MLB coverage, we've got the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. And now we go out to Seattle with Gary Thorne and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
Chien-Ming Wang, the hitters will be planning at the plate. Try and get that ball off the ground against the sinker ball. Safeco Field, this day game for the Seattle Mariners. Glad you could be with us, 2K Sports Major League Baseball. As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise?
Chien-Ming Wang has that exceptional sinker ball. He gets a lot of ground ball outs, low three-quarter arm delivery. The question is, will his slider be effective or not? He has to keep his hand on top of it.
Right now, we've got a moment to look at that lineup for the Orioles. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, a guy that I like a lot because he's similar to my build. 5'11", 245-pound Travis Snyder. He has great power potential. He did it in the minor leagues. Let's see if it can translate into a great big league career.
Machado is the batter now. He's the game's first batter.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And a swing and a miss on Wong's pitch, 0-1.
You know, typically he comes back with an 0-1 fastball. As a hitter, you've got to sit on that pitch and look to drive it.
Keeps it down that time, 0-2.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, one away.
But just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. Now we'll take a quick look at the Mariners and how they line up positionally. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, I love watching Robinson Cano play the position of second base. The way he turns a double play, he has no equal in baseball. But it's just that smooth, nonchalant way he goes about it. But you know the intensity's there. And you watch that arm, there's none better at his position.
A swing and a ball hit high and deep. Down the line and right. Goodbye home run, Orioles. They're on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first to put the pressure on. Great job by the Orioles right there. Now Baltimore back in control of this game. It's their game to lose.
Adam reaching that time, strike one. And we've got offense here in the first inning, just the way they wanted to start this ball game.
Now the pitching's going to have to settle down here. Now I know it's early, but you don't want this thing to spiral out of control.
Chien-Ming Wang, he runs the count to 0-2. Big swing and a miss for Adam Jones. That'll send him back, strike 3.
Let's see what the K-Cam looks like on a sinker ball. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Davis into the batter's box. Lifetime numbers 314 against the Mariners. At the belt, Wong kicks, throws. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. In there at the letters, and he falls behind 0-2.
Well, this is a pitch that should be clobbered, but he just couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Swung on and missed. Chris Davis, strike 3. Well, some early production here. 1 run across in the first. The Orioles lead 1-0.